So I have another topic for today. A little bit different, maybe a little bit personal. Okay, let's just blast through it. So I played drums at church this last week, which I haven't done in a while. So I grew up at a really large church, and I was interested in the musical worship team, and I was really interested in the video team. Now, I was allowed to bang on the drums, but I was not allowed to touch the really expensive camera equipment. I played the drums, and I played them well, and I actually ended up touring with a group of musicians to a lot of these different giant church camps, these winter camps and summer camps, and we went all over the Northwest. I was the only one under 18. Now that meant I was the same age as all the students we were interacting with. My freshman year of high school, we were at this camp over in Seattle. I don't know anyone at the camp. During the day, after practice, after our first service, the worship set, the rest of the team goes into town, leaves me there with the students. I didn't know that they were going into town. I didn't know where they went. They just left me there. I felt pretty emotionally abandoned. I felt like I didn't matter to these guys. I was just the pet they brought along who was a human metronome, and they didn't need to worry about anything else. And as a 14, 15-year-old, man, that is just heartbreaking. One of the days that I was left with the rest of the students, I got to know this leader. He had a 5D Mark II. I remember this. It had just come out. This camera was fresh to the market. It was beautiful. I'd never actually seen one in person before, let alone play with one, because who lets a freshman in high school play with an expensive camera? I asked this guy a question about his camera. He stopped everything, dropped his conversation, handed me the 5D, and said, play with it. I've never played with a nice camera before. I've never held a nice camera before. This guy just handed it to me and started talking to me. Are you a photographer? Are you interested in taking pictures? Are you interested in video? This is the 5D Mark II. This is what it does. If you buy a camera, you should get this one. Oh my gosh, he let me run around and take photographs of people. I'd never played with a camera like this before. Cubby Graham just gave me his camera and said, here, take some pictures. Tell me what you think. At a time when I felt totally emotionally abandoned in music, Cubby hands me a camera. I don't know how you feel about God or church or whatever, but I believe this was God handing me the next chapter of my life. I came home after camp, signed up for Photo 101 at my high school, went to college for studio portraiture and video production, got an internship on a marketing team, stepped out as a full-time lifestyle portrait photographer and commercial filmmaker, and it's just been history. The simple power of intentionality, the power of sharing yourself with another human being, looking them in the eye and saying, hello, this is me, who are you? I care about you. I try to incorporate that into my daily life. I try to take what Cubby Graham did for me and do that for other people on a daily basis. That's just my thought for the day. Hope it wasn't too emotional. I'm gonna go grab a beer now. Good job, baby. Don't put it in your mouth.